Today on Delta Safari, Luke and I take a look at our top 5 fishing YouTubers. I'm your host, Stu Donald. Let's head to the Delta. Hi, welcome to Delta Safari. I'm your host, Stu Donald, and this week we're doing another one of our top 5 lists. This week I'm going to tell you my top 5 fishing YouTubers. Apparently that's a career now. Okay, once again, to go over the metrics that I use to come about this list, I just look back through my streaming hours and see what I've looked at the most. Very simple, very scientific. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number 5. Kayak Catfish. You have got to see Justin's show, especially if you like watching someone catch big fish after big fish. This guy's specialty is trophy-sized catfish, and he catches them like every single time he goes out. He catches catfish that you or I would look at and go, oh man, that's a good catfish. That's going to make a lot of fillets. That's going to fill the freezer. And he goes, that's a dink. That's a baby. Come back when you grow up. I'm talking like 30 pounds and up. I've seen this guy with 4 rods out on a kayak and have a 30-pound or bigger catfish on all 4 of them at the same time. It is insane, the big fish that Justin pulls in. He's recently gotten into carp as well, and it's fun watching him tackle carp from a kayak. And then he just took a trip to the Florida Keys where he went after sharks in a kayak. There's one episode you've got to see where he just plays with one fish, and he is grappling with that fish for over 2 hours. That thing drags his kayak for over 2 hours. Check out Kayak Catfish. That's our number 5. Number 4, a little love for the ladies.
Brook, outdoor.
I don't just love Brook and all the amazing things that she does on her show: fishing, snorkeling, diving, free diving for scallops. Come on, guys. This show is terrific. I love her whole family. Her dad especially is just an American treasure. The stories that he tells about the kids when they were growing up and explaining all of the different skills that Brook and her family have. It's just amazing. Their show is in South Florida where they live, and they've been taking advantage of those wonderful natural resources that they have around them their entire lives. They do these great cooking segments sometimes. The whole family gets in the kitchen, and it's just really a great, wholesome show. And that's a theme that's going to continue on throughout this top 5 list. All right, now we're at the meat of this list, the top 3. And the third most favoritist, biggest YouTuber, the third one on my list is Mikeyballz Fishing. The name should tell you everything you need to know. One of the things that I am encountering now in the modern fishing world is the lingo is more like surfing than it is the good old boy lingo that I grew up with in fishing. You know, names that rhyme and weird stuff, and I'm trying to learn about it. And one of the things that is helping me learn about these more modern techniques that are out there now for fishing is Mikeyballz. He does a great job of explaining the new techniques and demonstrating the new techniques. And he is straight up a bro. Well, let's take a look at this clip. You'll see what I'm talking about. Mikeyballz Fishing.
What is going on, fishing bros and broettes? I got my boy Bog in the truck, so you guys are going to see him today. We are out on beautiful Smith Lake, and it's fall. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this time of year. The leaves change. You get some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. It's epic, dude. It's one of my favorite times of year. There's also less people out, which is always kind of nice. But what we're going to do in this video is you see a lot of like YouTube videos and pro videos about fishing in fall with a lot of like power baits, you know, like a spook, an A-rig, jerk bait, things along those lines. A lot of times though, it takes more finesse approaches. So what we're gonna do is talk about techniques and rigs and applications, like actually how to do it, of how to finesse fish for some of these fall bass, which is a huge tool because a lot of times you're dealing with very tiny bait, especially in clear water situations. So you need to adapt, do some different things, downsize, and trick them fish to get some extra bites. Go. Let's get it, boys. You want to catch some bass? So do I.
Right. Little guy. Very little guy. Very little guy. I'm just working this like a walk the dog kind of deal. It's just a very subtle kind of pop and walk. Acts a lot like a fluke. And obviously the water's super flat, so it has very that's the one. Dude, that's a big one. I don't know how big. Did you see the way that fish ate that bait, dude? Oh, that's a big. I hope it isn't a striper. Is that a stripe? I think it's a stripe. Darn it, it's a stripe. Look at that thing. I saw him coming from a mile away. I've been oh, do you see what he coughed up? That's what they're eating, dude. That right there, those little tiny minnows, dude. Bog likes to eat them too, which is disgusting. But so.
All right, now number 2 was a really hard decision because I used to live in Tennessee, and one of the shows is set in Tennessee. And I was born and raised in Alabama, and I live here in Alabama again, and the other show is from Alabama. In fact, it's from right next door in Baldwin County. I mean, where this guy fishes and where I take you each week are right next to each other. His fish come from my delta. You know, my delta fish are headed to his beach. So I went strictly by the numbers on this one. And that's why number 2 is Bama Saltwater. Steven is ex-military and 100% fun. I love his show. His guy can fish from a pier, from a boat, surf casting, you name it. If there's salt water and there's fish involved, this dude can snatch them out, any species. And whatever he targets, he catches a lot of. But one of my favorite things about him is that he also takes his mom fishing. And a lot of us, like myself, have lost our parents now. And what would we give to be able to take our mom or our dad fishing just one more time? And that's why I love to see it when Steven has his mom along. But enough of me yakking. Let's take a look at what Steven has to offer on Bama Saltwater.
Bama Saltwater.
All I have is a Bama Saltwater hand-tied redfish rig. You can get these on bamasaltwater.com. And these just have a big old 7/0 circle hook and some pretty heavy leader, and then a clip up here. And they're easy to cast, but all you do is clip on a pyramid weight. So we have a 2-ounce pyramid weight, and I have a 3-ounce pyramid weight over there, just depending on the current. But really great rig. And then our beta choice fresh blue crabs caught right out of these pretty waters of Alabama. So all I'm going to do is cut this crab in half, and that'll be a nice chunk to bait up and see if we can catch some big old monsters today. Now that we have this really nice blue crab chunk, let me show you how I put it on the hook. So we're going to come to this big old beefy circle hook. Check that out. I really like using circle hooks, but all I'm going to do, everybody does this different, but this is just what I like to do. Take this sharp beefy circle hook, come right here on the tip of this crab, and work it in without cracking the shell too much, and you leave that hook point exposed. Check that out. See, that is ready to go. Got this pyramid weight on there. Let's get that casted out and see if we can catch us a giant out here. You never know what you're going to catch out here. I want to get this bait as far out as I can because these rocks continue on into the water and you'll get hung up. Just hooked a giant. I was on my phone looking up some GoPro accessories, and now we just got one. So I'm going to gradually tighten that drag, put some pressure on it, and that hook should set itself in theory. We're gonna have to let it play out. That's what we came here for. Came here to put some big tackle to the test. Oh, there it is. Big old black drum. No, is that a red? Nope. It's a big old black drum. What an amazing fish. She has some nasty growth on the side of this one, but what a big old fish. Check out that blue crab in his mouth. That circle hook, perfect place Big old big ugly. Absolutely gorgeous this morning out here in Orange Beach, as it always is, but man, some mornings are just prettier than others. So we're about to go do some fishing now in the Gulf of Mexico. Had a really great day yesterday, and hopefully I can do the same today. So the redfish have been running along the beach, and I'm hoping to get on one of those. So I will be throwing some artificial lures. I have a popper tied up, and I have a bird of prey jig head and a curly tail tied up. We got osprey flying, seagulls flying, and just a beautiful day overall. Pretty little bird. These are the great blue herons. I'm sure you've seen them plenty of times, but they're very majestic looking birds. They like to take your catch and your bait. Look at him listening to me. He's like, what? Me? Yeah, you. I know you like to steal my bait. There he goes. All right. Nice flat day. Oh, I have it. I have it. Oh man. I was just looking on my depth finder, and I just marked a bunch of big marks. And I'll have whatever it is. Dadgum, y'all. That was awesome. Something heavy. This is fun though, at least. But man, do they just have some strength. Yeah, those are cow nose rays. That's why they were marking so big on the bottom finder. Oh, he got him in the wing. Come on, buddy. Let's not do that. That hook set in it. All right. The first time it came off. Hopefully it stays on this time. Yeah, what is that? Is it a... I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a nice redfish. Heck yeah, y'all. Really nice red. Get in the net. Get in the net. There we go. Yo, that is awesome, y'all. Heck yeah, dude. All right, y'all. What an awesome fish. The target species of the day. Nice redfish on that bird of prey jig and curly tail. This one's going to go in the cooler, and I'm going to take it home. It's an overslot fish. I don't normally keep overslots, but that's a perfect size right there to eat without it being too wormy or too firm. So what a beautiful fish. It's going to go in the cooler. See? Got him. Ah, just got him. There we go. Oh, don't take me around that way. Come on, buddy. Finally, that took some patience. There we go. Ready? Yep. Come on, buddy. That's a good one. Come on. Stop. Not yet, not yet. There we go. Got him. The sheep's head. Woo. Finally. Check out that beautiful sheep's head right there. These things are very notorious for stealing your bait. They're hard fighters and they taste absolutely delicious. Check out where that bird of prey jig head is, right in the corner of his mouth. I ended up switching from the Carolina rig to that jig head. You just have a lot more sensitivity that way, and you saw that I actually caught a fish on it. So.
Number 1, creek fishing adventures. John Dalton is a solid dude. I would dearly love to just hang out with this guy and swap fishing stories and let him dunk on me in basketball. He is a great guy. He helps out at the church. He volunteers to coach basketball. He's just, you know, one of those neighbors we all are glad to have.
Creek fishing adventure.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Did I hook another one? Because this feels big. I think I did. Don't come off on me. Please be hooked in the corner. Oh, it's a muskie. I just saw him come up. Yes! Yes! We got it. Look at that. He's thicker than I thought he was. Oh man.
Watch out for this giant hole.
Oh man.
Yeah, it gets something to fall down in that thing.
All right, we're at this creek. It looks really cool, really clear, nice gravel, Middle Tennessee Creek. Bass.
Yeah, it's a bass. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's a largemouth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get him.
Sight fish right here.
Boom. Sight fishing for creek giants. And he's. Dude, he hammered that. Rock bass!
I told you, man.
I haven't caught a lot. He was like, oh, there's all kinds of rock bass in here. I'm like, I need to catch some rock bass.
That's awesome.
That's perfect. That's awesome. There's bluegill, there's long ear, I've seen red ear. There's all kinds of fish in this creek. Just trying to find out what they want to hit. Little pecks at the creek covers, not hitting it. Oh, there's one. There we go. Got a lot of little hits. This setup actually works pretty good for the creek cover. You don't want to yank them out because it's got braid, but it's a nice bluegill. There's so much fish in this creek, is awesome. But they're being really picky. Oh, got him. Ooh, what we got? A big rock bass? Whoa, it's a big one.
Dude, solid.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice rock bass.
So pretty. Man, these things are so colorful. All right, double up on rock bass right here.
Look at this dark.
Dude,
fin.
that is a beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's a super pretty fish.
Probably an 8-inch rock bass. Just an awesome fish right there. All right, that's a beautiful little rock bass. We're trying to get us a few smallmouth, of course, but we're gonna take whatever we get because it's awesome. Oh, feels much better in here. I can't imagine being out in a boat on a day like this. I'd pass out. Oh, something popped at it. Something real small hit it, probably red breast. Oh, yes! Dude, that's a good fish out of here. He exploded on it. Oh man. I am like just started on this creek. Dude, that's an awesome fish. Oh my god. Not even 10 minutes in, we're off to a good start. Dude! This could be one of the best days ever. They are smacking it. How have I been missing out on this all my life? Oh, had a hit right there. Oh, I got him. That's a good fish. Oh my goodness. This is the 4th fish hit in the same spot. I caught one, missed one there. Right here. Holy moly. Hello. Oh goodness. Dude, there's just so many. Oh, I want to shoot these things. It'd be so fun. Come on, I gotta get a fish. Yeah! Yes, sir! Right where Captain Allen said they would be. Oh man, there's a couple of them. Oh man! Ooh. Look at this dude! Oh, all right. Dude, I never caught one with a hump on his head like that. I used the dark colored hellgrammite look at the hump on that thing. Dude, it's getting back in there. I know
My top 5 fishing YouTubers. Now, Luke and I recently went on a little pier fishing trip to Mare State Park, so we should have that video coming up soon. I got another top 5 that I'm working on that should be coming out in the next few weeks. Top 5 camping / hiking / backpacking YouTubers. That one's going to be a lot of fun, and I think you're going to recognize some of these people. Until then, get out there, have fun. Let's head to the Delta.
Excuse me, old chap, but would you mind terribly clicking like and subscribe? It would mean oh so much to me, seeing how as I gave my life for your entertainment.